Can you explain Revelation 22:1-2? Then he showed me a pure river of the water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding from the throne of God and of the Lamb. As I have said on several occasions, just as Jesus is the temple, he said, "Destroy the temple and I will raise it in 3 days." The last is the throne or the ark that goes inside the temple, just as the first and the last will become one, as in Revelation 11, when the last one resurrects and ascends, the ark is seen in the temple, and then Jesus is the temple where the presence of God is. The last is the throne where the presence of God and the Lamb rests, like the double portion over the 144,000 spiritual children of the last. The pure river is obviously the water of life, the spirit that comes from Jesus. The Messiah says, "Then he showed me a pure river of the water of life," that water of life that Jesus was talking about to the Samaritan woman in the other chapter, shining like crystal, flowing from the throne of God and the Lamb, one throne for two by the double portion, the double mantle, also represented in Jesus, known as Elisha, who took the double portion of Elijah that flowed from the throne, because the water of life, which is the spirit of Jesus, will come out through the mouth of the last one who is the throne, being the fact that he will reign over the earth and will be the voice of the Father, the messenger of the word that flowed from the throne of God and the Lamb in the middle of the street of the city and on either side of the river. Once again, as always, first and last was the tree of life that produces 12 fruits. The tree of life that produces 12 fruits, like Jesus who had 12 disciples. Jesus is the tree of life, was hung on a wooden cross, a tree to give us eternal life through our faith in him, which was preached through the 12 disciple apostles. Also, the fact that the Son, which is Jesus, the light of the world, and the last as the Son of righteousness, passes through 12 constellations. So from there also comes the connection with the 12 fruits and of course the 12 tribes that came from Jacob. So each of those fruits is connected with the revelation, the power, and what God does through each tribe and each disciple of each month, because each month has a different energy, just as each fruit would have a different flavor. Thus it produces 12 fruits, yielding its fruit every month, yielding its fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. So there will be nations. In eternal life, nations will still exist, but everyone will pray to the same mighty one, and that is what will make everything work. There will be nations, but since they did not enter as the chosen people of God through their faith in Jesus, they will remain outside the New Jerusalem and will come to us to continue living, to ask for the leaves of the trees of life. They will eat the leaves for healing. Then it should also be remembered that the leaves can be interpreted in two ways, as works of the flesh and as knowledge. The fruit is the works of the Spirit, and according to that knowledge, because faith, the knowledge you have and claim to believe in, without works, without putting it into practice, that knowledge is dead. Faith without works is dead. Then they will come to know how, through their works, they will be somewhat distant from the heavenly, because they are not within its kingdom, or they will be part of the kingdom, because they will be the ones to pay tribute. But I mean not being part of the New Jerusalem through their works. In this reality, with the knowledge they receive from the people of God, they will be able to continue existing and acting correctly eternally. And that is why each month its fruit and the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. Can it be said truthfully? Each month a new energy will be given, each month a new teaching will be given, and each time, so to speak, a different tribe will reign or govern in a certain way. Various ways in which this fruit of each month can be seen, as well as the leaves for the healing of the nations, being the knowledge that will be given to them, so that they know how to behave in their life around the New Jerusalem.